All right, moving on to item 6.5 or 9:07 a.m. Presentation of proclamation designated March 17th through 23rd, 2024 as National Agriculture Week. Vice Chair Crandall.
All right.
And please come on up. I know we have a group.
So I appreciate working on this with Rebecca. This is a very important proclamation, and for me, it's even more special because when I took the Ag Venture class with the group, and I didn't really understand a lot about ag. I'll be honest. I grew up not doing anything on ag or nothing. So I might have picked walnuts with a buddy of mine in Upper Lake, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So. And every time I went to the pear sheds, I was already working at Treasure Cove, so I didn't get a chance to work, at Scully Packing or anything like that. However, I knew a lot of people that did, but I didn't know what it takes to be a part of something so special. And so I really am glad that I get to be a part of this proclamation, and I'll read it for you. All right. So this proclamation is designating the week of March 17th through the 23rd, 2024 as National Agricultural Week in Lake County. Whereas California is a national leader in the farming industry with its production of over 400 different commodities and contributing over $50 billion in high-quality food, fiber, and flour products annually. Over a third of the country's vegetables and 2/3 of the country's fruits and nuts are grown in California. And whereas Lake County farmers claim a long and rich agricultural history starting in the 1850s when early settlers planted the first vineyards, followed in 1890 with the planting of the first Bartlett pears, crops have flourished in our fertile valleys, hillsides, and ecosystems that were fostered and stewarded by the local Native American Pomo tribes for generations since time immemorial previous to 1850. And whereas today, Lake County's agricultural industry continues to be a vital economic engine, providing jobs and contributing to a strong tax base, bringing more than $83 million in value of its major crops of pears, wine grapes, and walnuts, as well as increasing contribution of olives, nursery, livestock, field and seed crops, and vegetable crops. And whereas Lake County's farmers take pride in their land as stewards that contribute to health, beauty, productivity, and quality of our county's water, soil, air, and forest resources for the benefit of all California and Lake County residents. And whereas Lake County's agriculture industry fosters a deep caring for the land and our community, it contributes to our local economy, ensures the production of safe food, gives back to the local charities and organizations, is a support system to our way of life, and continues to embrace education and scientific knowledge to further agricultural advances. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed, the Board of Supervisors of the Lake County, County of Lake, does hereby proclaim March 17th through 23rd, 2024 as National Agriculture Week in Lake County and celebrates the achievements of more than 1 million people who work throughout the year in Lake County and California's #1 industry, passed and adopted this 12th day of March 2024. Signed, Chair of the Board, Bruno Sabatier.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'd like to thank EJ and Bruno for working with me on this proclamation. As many of us may know, agriculture is a really crucial part of our community here in Lake County. And there's something really special about the agriculture community. Bruno mentioned earlier about heart. And I think that that's something that the agriculture community also shares. You see it a lot in emergencies, but the agriculture community really supports our community as a whole and shows up big when it matters. So I think that it's really important that we continue to support, honor, and protect agricultural ways of life, tradition, and culture as we continue to move forward. Thank you.
I'd like to hear a little bit more about the FFA students we have with us.
I was just going to say, we have a few guests here, so I'll take a minute to introduce a couple of people that we have here joining us. So Over here to my left, we have Katie Evans. She is the president of our Lake County, California Women for Ag chapter, and she's also a board member for Lake County Farm Bureau. And then we have three wonderful Upper Lake FFA students. We have Jamie Zimmershed, who's the Upper Lake FFA chapter president, Lupita Sanchez, who's the Upper Lake FFA secretary, and Ruby Worm, who is the Upper Lake FFA sentinel. All three of these students are graduating seniors. Jamie and Lupita will represent Upper Lake FFA at the upcoming State FFA Leadership Conference in Sacramento, and Ruby Worm just earned her state FFA degree last weekend. So I'd really like to thank these three students for showing up today. Agricultural education is a huge asset to our community, and produces well-rounded students who go out into the community, whether they end up working in agriculture or not, and truly do make a difference. So thank you to those three students and to Upper Lake FFA and Erica Boomer to lending them out to me this morning. And then we have Tony Scully, who's kind of hiding back there. But Tony is a longtime CWA member and is also an involved Farm Bureau member who it really exemplifies what it means to have heart and to be in the agriculture industry. So then we've got Terry Darenick, who is a champion of Lake County agriculture and has worked on many AVA applications, grant applications, and has really shined a light on Lake County agriculture. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Miss Sharon Zoller, who is our past statewide CWA president, an involved Farm Bureau member, and I could go on and on about her achievements. So also, all three of these ladies, as of April, will be recognized as Common Threads North Awards winners, which Common Threads North Award winners are ladies who have exemplified service and achievement in the agriculture industry and been champions for ag. So really special that we have all three of them here today as well. So thank you.
I just want to say how inspiring it is to see all these women of spanning the generations here. I think it's incredible, and I appreciate all of you coming and making the time to be here because it's an important day and wonderful to see. Was it 4 generations we have here? Yeah, I think so. Wonderful.
Yeah, Women's Month and Ag.
Yeah,
Go women in ag.
That's right.
there you go. I just want to make a comment as a Board of Supervisors coming on, the Ag Venture class that's put on. You know, I was able to go through that with, seeing everything that Tony did, seeing everything that's done in the agricultural community here for Lake County. It's just a great educational tool to understand what is happening and the powerful industry that ag is here in Lake County. So I appreciate that. And I was educated just like EJ. I picked walnuts as a young kid because you get $3-4 a bag or whatever. So we were making money, but understanding the opportunities, the job creation, and then obviously following along with the FFA program that is just phenomenal in Lake County through all the schools. I just want to thank you very much for that, and thank you for that educational process that you allowed me to be a part of. So thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments before we take pictures? Just want to thank the leadership of our ag industry here. There's been a lot of difficult conversations lately, and I want to say that the conversation has been helped out by the leadership in ag. I really feel that we're looking for common ground, and we're looking for ways to move forward. Just appreciate what it means for all of us here in Lake County. So thank you so much. Oh, please come on up. Sorry, I wasn't looking out that direction.
Thanks everyone for being here. And I just, on behalf of Blue Zones Project, our work is to help make the healthier choice the easier choice. And thank you for everyone in the trenches and for the board, your leadership. You make it really easy for us to support promoting local food systems, strengthening them, ag. We really appreciate all that you do. And we appreciate everyone who's here today. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments before we do a photo op? All right, let's take a picture.
Would you mind taking one with my phone also? Here, you ladies can hold this. There you go. Find a window. know, Tony. I got it.
There we go. Okay, ready? I think we have everybody. Ready, here we go. Let's do one more.
Don't go anywhere, I'm going to join in, sorry.
Yeah. Get in here.
Fiercely self-willed.
Okay, so everybody's still seeing? Yes, we're still seeing everybody. One sec. There we go, thank you. Okay, let me make sure I got it. Got it. Oops, sorry.
EJ's making old connections.
Father is